Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 2 of Let's Platinum Elden Ring. Okay, so let's move on. Let's quickly rest here, I just want to test something. Okay, yes, we can talk to Melina a little bit more. Let's find out what she has to say.
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Erd Tree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren, but now it is all that guides you. Or so I hear. You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden. Upon the cliff in Castle Stormvale is a shard bearer, a demigod, who inherited a fragment of the shattered Elden Ring. If the rays of grace signal the castle, then the Elden Ring beckons you. As an ally by pact, I pray that you are fit to face the challenge presented by the ring. Upon the cliff,
Oh, okay,
a demigod.
cool.
If the rays
That's
of the
everything.
Elden, as an ally, I pray to face the...
Okay, so let's go. Alright, so we're going to move on to the next area that we want to explore, and it's down here towards the beach. So let's head down there. Keep an eye out for those golden runes in the skulls that we find. We also want to try and defeat as many birds as possible. We'll see why eventually. What? I don't remember there being one of those big guys right there. Oh, because I'm so far south. Okay, I need to head further north. Ah, perfect. Alright, we got a 4-toed fowl foot and 3 flight pinions. That was like the world's most abundant bird in terms of items that you can collect. Grab another mushroom here, or 2. Alright, wanna... Oh, maybe, actually, you know what? Maybe I was in the right place. Whoa, okay. Yeah, I was in the right place. Let me head down here again. Whoops. I don't remember seeing that big guy there before. That enemy is known as a Stone Digger Troll, and we are going to be able to defeat him a little bit later. Not quite yet, but a little bit later. A lot of birds here. Let's see if I can get as many as I can. Wow, they just flew off. Yeah, it's kind of tricky to defeat bunches of birds together, but that's alright. Okay, we have some what are known as land octopuses, but or octopi. We don't really want to deal with them right now. I want to stand right about here. Nice. I'm so glad I got that first go. And defeating that what is known as a teardrop scarab will give you the Ash of War stamp sweep. I haven't really used that one, but it's you know, something else. Defeat a penguin. Oh, the flight pinion. Alright, cool. Let's grab this. If we head all the way up here... Oh, nice. 4-toed falcon, getting very lucky. Alright, that enemy is rather strong, but we do want to try and defeat him. So let's see if we can do it. See if we can creep up on him and get a backstab. He is rather strong, as I said, but he gives good runes for this early in the game. Nice. So when he swings like that, take an opportunity. There we go. Perfect. Smoldering butterfly, he didn't drop anything, and we get a strip of white flesh. Another crafting material. Okay, now back down we go. We could defeat the land octopuses, but they're kind of strong for right now, so we're going to probably avoid them. We will eventually defeat some of them. There is one thing I want to collect here on the beach, though. This ruin fragment doesn't matter too much. Got that. There it is. Okay. This should be a land octopus ovary. Yep. And that'll come in handy for more crafting stuff as well. There's a turtle there. Could defeat it for some turtle meat, but that's not important right now. Here we have some demi-humans. There's also something to be said about the fact that it's nighttime at the moment. Nighttime, I think, has a few effects to it. Like, you can see these guys' eyes are red, and I I don't know if it's specific to demi-humans, but it does something. I'm not quite sure. I'll endeavor to figure out by next episode. Alright, here we have another merchant. Before we talk to him though, hang on, let's grab that. I'm gonna skip past him real quick and head right down here. We can find these weird gloopy things. These things are actually weak to fire, so if you create a fire pot and add that to your quick item and throw it, it kills it in one shot. Unfortunately, the only things they seem to drop are thin beast bones. They're also capable of dropping glass shards, but glass shards are literally useless. Like, you can't even sell them, which I wasn't aware of until I actually got one. Okay, these guys are called something militiamen. It's like to do with the fact that they're ghostly or something. I can't remember the name of it, but when you kill them, you have to finish them off, otherwise they come back to life. There we got a gold pickled foul foot, and that is a very useful item because it increases how many runes you get whenever you earn runes by a certain percentage. I think should be 5. Hang on, should be like 25%, something like that. 20 to 25%. Okay, let's see. We need to buy some stuff off this guy, and I don't know if we have enough money, but we've got the golden runes to bolster us, so let's see.
What do you need? I don't want any trouble.
Okay, he has... So... yeah, quite a few things. We're going to need quite a bit of runes, so what I'm going to do is I will go here, and I'm just going to use all of them, because we don't actually have that many. I'll give me 1,000 runes.
You again?
Hopefully it'll be enough. Okay, we absolutely want the club. We absolutely want the armorer's cookbook. And we want these 3. We do want the short bow, and I'm gonna grab these notes as we go through the game because they do contain useful information. That was weird, why couldn't I? Okay. So we're down to 7 runes. Does suck a little bit that we're not going to be able to get everything, but we'll get those and we'll move along. Okay, here is a hidden cave, and this is the cave along the shore that Bok was talking about. So let's use our torch here, and if we press left we can actually have it and hold L1 to light everything up. Alright, let's talk to Bok.
Oh. What are you doing here? You must leave this place at once. They'll rush in and beat you to a pulp. You'll end up just like me. Oh.
Okay. So yeah, he's warning us of this area, but we should be fine. Let's do some stuff. No, I don't think we need to do anything actually. So let's equip our lone wolf ashes. If you look on the, well, you can't see it, don't worry about this. You can examine it to activate the summoning pool, but again, it's just a multiplayer thing. We do pretty much need to use our torch here because as you can see, it is pitch black. Okay, so in this cave there are a bunch of demi-humans. Let's try and take them out carefully. Gather some cave moss. Cave moss is going to be, I think it's important, I can't remember, so make sure you do grab it. Cool. The way this ashen spirits work, you'll see in a moment. I'll explain it when we get there. We're almost there anyway. Okay. Beat this guy. Awesome. Land octopus ovary, and we can actually summon Old Knight Istvan here. So this is a summon, but it's an NPC summon, and he's going to help us out. We actually definitely want to do that because he's going to be quite helpful. Alright, when you see on the left side of the screen that little icon, that means you can summon ashes in the area that you're in. So I'm going to do that, and we're going to go here, and we're going to try and defeat all these enemies, and we've got like a double boss to defeat as well. Demi-human chief. I'm going to go for all the little guys first, even though there's a sort of a secret, but it's not that great for this one. I'll explain what that secret is a bit later. Just try and avoid as much as you can. Try and take at least one of these guys down. He's getting absolutely hammered by the wolves. We actually broke his guard there, or his stance, but it wasn't that important. Okay, cool, so we defeated that guy. Let's focus on the little guys first. Cool. Okay, now the big guy. See if I can hold it. That was big damage. Oh gosh, I got very lucky there. I was going for a big hit, and I was stuck in position. Done. Alright, awesome. Tailoring tools and sewing needle. Let's have a look at those in just a moment. We can also collect some silver fireflies here. They'll come in handy later on. Okay, so let's have a look at that. Key items. Tailoring tools. A portable set of tailoring tools enables armor alterations at sites of grace. And sewing needle. A large sewing needle curved like a fang. Bok, the demi-human's prized possession. So Bok is a demi-human, and for some reason he is into sewing. That's his thing. Okay, so here we can use this wisp to return to the entrance, but we actually don't want to do that. We want to keep going this way, because this cave is very special. There aren't many like it. This cave leads directly to a different area of the game that you can only access through this cave. Okay, so let's do that. Grab Smoldering Butterfly, Cave Moss, and a Rainbow Stone. Rainbow Stones, what they do is they help light the path. So let's have a look. Shines with colored light when placed, serving as a guide. Ruined fragment that has undergone some simple processing. Craftable item. Stones such as these shine with the colors of the rainbow, making them useful markers when placed on the ground. Can also be dropped to gauge the distance of a fall. The higher the pitch of the sound, the higher the likelihood of the fall being fatal. Once used to entertain children on the fringes of the lands between. So that's actually a really good point. There are certain jumps in this game where you're not 100% sure, will I survive that fall? Because there is fall damage, so you can use that. If it breaks, you won't survive the fall, and I guess according to that description, the pitch, it also has some effect on the pitch, though I don't know how much I believe that. Cool. You can... Okay, I was trying to hold it up in the air, but you can't do that. Okay, so here we are at this new location. Let's head up here. We don't need to worry about any enemies here, which is nice. Oh, also I should explain this. When you're on Torrent, if you press R1, you'll swing to the right of Torrent, and if you press L1, you'll swing to the left. Same for R2, where you can perform a strong attack like that, and a strong attack like this. You can also just press R2 to do a quick double swipe, and it's different for every weapon, so that's going to come in handy a little bit later. It's very important to know that. Yeah, let's rest. Okay, so there are a few things that we definitely want to collect here. Let's see. Okay, so let's head in here first. This is the Church of Dragon Communion. Let's examine this. Ritual of Dragon Communion. So if we get a dragon heart, we can earn the spell Dragon Fire, or the incantation Dragon Fire. We could also get Dragon Claw and Dragon Maw. We do need various degrees of, faith and arcane to actually learn that, and because we're a warrior, our faith in arcane is quite low, so it's going to take us a while to get enough of that, but we may try it in the future. Hopefully we can. Alright, so let's collect the stuff that's around here. This massive dragon is so cool. There's a few special items that we want to collect while we're here. First one I think is up here. So if we climb up, we can read this message that says... Oops. It says, far to the east you'll find the Cathedral of Dragon Communion, a place where draconic power gathers. So yeah, that's telling you about another Church of Dragon Communion. This is an piece of exalted flesh. It temporarily boosts your physical attack, so that's pretty good. There is a scarab somewhere around here, and I'm struggling to find it. Oh, okay, took quite a bit of damage from that fall, that's alright. Let me have a good look around for this scarab. I know it's somewhere at the back here, I just can't see it. Okay, I'm not hearing it in this direction, so it's probably in the other direction. You can also collect this great dragonfly head times 4. They're going to come in handy as well for different crafting things. And it should be over here. Yes, okay. If we defeat this scarab, we can collect our Somber Smithing Stone 1, which is actually really good. There's another skull here. Definitely want to collect that. Did I miss anything? There's one more thing here. There it is. Okay. This is Smithing Stone 2, so a single Smithing Stone 2. As you can see, turtles are kind of hard to kill because their shell protects them really well, so that's fine. We are going to go... Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so there's nothing else we can do here. So let's use the map. And we're actually going to go back to the coastal cave. I'm going to talk to Bok. Because we need to talk to him before we do the next thing. Okay, let's talk to him.
Oh. What are you doing here?
Ah, there we go. Give the sewing needle.
Wait. Is that what I think it is? You got it back for me. My sewing needle. What made you go and do a thing like that? My mum was a seamstress, and that sewing kit was all I had to remember her by. I always wanted to be just like sweet old mum. Then I suppose I can't just curl up and die, can I? Thank you. You're very kind. I always wanted to be a seamster like my mum. Then I suppose I...
Okay, I think that's it.
Thank you.
Yep.
I always wanted to...
Okay, let's go outside now. We're almost done with this episode, but let's do one more thing before we finish up. Let's go outside, and we're going to head back to the merchant who was just over here. I'm also going to change or take off the torch and put the shield back on. Grab Smoldering Butterfly.
I don't want anything.
Purchase. Alright, we want to get the short bow. And want to get both the Land Squirt's note and the Stone Digger Troll's note. So we've pretty much collected everything. Yes, we could get the broadsword, but it's not really that important right now. In fact, it probably won't be important at all, but let's have a look. So what did we get? The short bow. The short bow is going to come in handy, and it's kind of related to the Stone Digger Trolls. Alright, Land Squirts. These are the octopuses that we've seen. Note sold by a nomadic merchant imparting knowledge in brief. Land squirts are soft where they touch the ground, and poison will cause them to rupture. Okay, so they're giving us a hint to say, use poison against them. Oh, sorry, did I say the octopuses? No, they're not the octopuses. We're going to see these land squirts eventually. And Stone Digger Trolls are those massive things that we saw, or that massive one that we saw before. The heads of the Stone Digger Trolls bear old wounds, so it's trying to tell us that the head is the weak point. And luckily, with a short bow, that'll make it a lot easier to deal with. Let's head back to the Church of Vela. And we're pretty much going to stop now. I'm just going to talk to Melina one more time, just to see if she's got anything new to say. Ah, okay, we can't talk to her, so that's fine. Here is what Bok does. You can alter the garments. So the only difference is that this new one, the altered version, doesn't have a cape. And that's mostly like what happens. Altering it does reduce the weight, but it also reduces the defensive properties and stuff like that. So I've never found using that too useful, but you know, you can if you want. Okay, we'll leave things here at the Church of Ella and we'll continue next time. We started at the Church of Ella, back at the Church of Ella. It's going to be like that for a little bit. Okay, but for now I want to thank you all for watching episode 2 of Let's Platinum Elden Ring. My name's Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.